The Marines who assisted in the Afghanistan evacuations are going to return to North Carolina today. Look at these yellow ribbons going to be tied around trees near Camp Lejeune. So signs are going to be placed along the roads outside. Just kind of a way to honor them and their work. Back-to-back hearings on Afghanistan continue in Congress today with the Secretary of State.
Hey, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle want to get to the bottom of the administration's withdrawal. Our Washington correspondent Jesse Tenor joining us live this morning with a preview. Good morning, Jesse.
Yeah, good morning to you as well. House members got the first chance to grill Secretary Blinken yesterday, where they brought up some new concerns that we should be hearing more about today.
What's the plan?
Lawmakers demanded answers from Secretary of State Antony Blinken about what's next for the American citizens, green card holders, and Afghan allies who remain in Afghanistan.
How are they going to get out of there?
Tennessee Republican Congressman Mark Green said many left behind are now destroying the documents they need to leave.
Because the Taliban are searching them and killing them with those documents.
We did not tell people to destroy documents, although I understand that some people did. For understandable reasons in many cases.
Yeah, we've got the pictures of the dead bodies.
Blinken said the State Department is still working around the clock to evacuate these people.
I'm happy to take that up in a different setting to go into more detail.
While a lot remains classified around those trying to leave Afghanistan, the Pentagon gave an update on those now trying to get into the U.S.
Operation Allies welcome flights into the United States remain paused at the request of the CDC.
Spokesperson John Kirby said inbound flights of Afghan refugees are suspended for at least another week after 5 cases of measles among new arrivals.
We want the people who work on these bases and the families who live there to know how seriously we're taking it.
Kirby said the Pentagon is contact tracing and vaccinating Afghans for measles on the U.S. military bases housing them.
We'll soon be vaccinating Afghans for MMR while they are still overseas.
And officials anticipate the U.S. will end up admitting a total of 65,000 refugees by the end of the month. Live in Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor. Back to you.
Hey, Jesse, before I let you go, any other actions you think Congress could take today, at least regarding Afghanistan?
There has been some talk about raising that refugee cap, but that is not likely to happen. And there has also been some legislation put forward calling on President Biden to resign. That's a Republican push, but that's more of a symbolic gesture than a substantive one.
Right. Obviously on that one. Jesse, thank you.